Good morning, everyone. It's about 3:15 in the morning. Got the pickup running. I'm ready to go. We are going to head up to Sueur today for the swap meet. And of course, you gotta bring a trailer. Well, as we get out onto the highway here, Sueur's about 3.5 hours for me. That's mainly the reason I'm up this early. Try to get there at a decent time. Right now, the forecast looks like rain and more rain. I'm just hoping it's not a repeat of last year, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I would rather go up today on Friday. It just seems a lot easier to do for me, and then the better deals more than likely should still be there. But either way, I have something lined up already. We'll be picking up there, so I'll show you guys what that is in about 3.5, 4 hours. Well, we made it. Start kind of going through some stuff here, see who we can find and what we can find. Well guys, a lot of stuff's covered up yet. Just keeps raining on and off, on and off. It's not terrible, not cold like last year, but definitely still wet. But we'll keep looking. Definitely some ingenuity there. Well, it's about 9 o'clock and the mud's finally starting. I think I'm gonna go find something to eat, and then we will get into what I'm picking up here. Well, here it is, wedged between a couple trailers. Another D4. This is a 6U, so this is the narrow version of a 7U. 7U obviously being the wide version. Undercarriage is pretty stand-up, pretty decent. Plenty of life left in it. This runs a D315 instead of the D4400. A little bit updated shift tower with the bent over shifter. Throttle's a little different, air cleaners back here. Several differences. But this is what I came up here to get. 6U 3257. So serial numbers are a match from engine to machine. If you come back here once again, we got a little bit of work to do to this one. We're going to swap drop ours out. Not the end of the world, but this thing has definitely seen its fair share of traveling back and forth. See, we're getting super thin, hitting against pins and that. I got a different drawbar. We'll swap this one out. Probably swap the swing plate as well, just because that's getting thin, and then I can build this one up and mill it flat and keep that as a replacement for the next crawler. No PTO yet. We may come up with something. This is a side fuel tank, not a rear seat tank like my 7U. Dead giveaway from the later crawlers. It's this big 6-bolt flange instead of the smaller 4-bolt like the RD4 has, or even a 2T or early 5T. I believe would still have that. Later 5T switch to this. The undercarriage is pretty stand-up on this side as well. This is a non-electric pony, or pull start only, but it is new enough to have the exhaust run through the intake. The track 10 is in place. The engine side panels. Shouldn't have to worry about losing a belt this year. So that's a short overview, kind of some quick things on what I noticed about it. We're going to start it up here soon, get it driven onto the trailer and chained down. Well, the rain finally stopped after we got the D4 loaded. I didn't really get much video of that. It's kind of a last minute type deal. We were doing it in the rain, so we will do more of a walk around of that when we get home here. But everything's loaded up. I got some food here I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna hit the road. Well, a quick overview here. The 6U is loaded, and then we have parts. We'll kind of run through this real quick. These smaller rollers here are top carrier rollers for the RD4. If you look, they are the early style with the flange on the outside. This would be the later style, the flange on the inside. The bigger set of rollers are all 6U, 7U bottom rollers. Now they are aftermarket, but they are about the best replacement you can get short of basically Caterpillar parts. And then we have a pony motor for my 7U, which is locked up. So we should be able to take this whole unit, plop it on my 7U, and this was a running, working unit. We just got to add a few of the accessories off of the other engine to make this one work. A few other things I picked up. I picked up some steel wheels. I really like this heavy flange they have on them. I probably didn't need them. Price was right, and there was a set of 4. We'll see if we can do something with those. And just for the kids, I picked up this truck for $10. I figured for that price, still got the exhaust rubbers in it, still got the plastic windshield, which is usually the first thing to break out of these. It's not all bent up. Better than the toys they make nowadays. So that kind of wraps up 2023 Sueur for me. I got to get all this home, so I'm gonna hit the road and we'll see you guys back there. Well, that's a first, but that's why we bring a spare. We'll get it changed out and be back on the road. Spare's changed out. I checked pressure in the other ones. Right rear on that side's a little low, so I got the compressor filling that. I gotta load the jack up, throw this in the pickup. We'll fix that when we get home. Well, that was fun. I have never blown out a tire on anything. Not a car, not a trailer, nothing. So it just went boom all at once. There was no warning or anything, and no big deal though. We got it changed out. We'll continue on our way. My initial plan was to bring all of this home, but as you can see right here, the cap started coming apart on this tire, and the tire machine is here at the farm, so we'll get that one changed out, as well as that needs to get swapped back, so that tire there remains a spare. So I'm just gonna unhook the trailer for now and put it next to the 57 Chevy and kind of leave all this stuff for the morning. As you can see, we're kind of losing daylight quick, so I'm gonna unhook here. I want to thank everyone for watching. We will get a video out of this running and driving. It's just not gonna happen tonight, and tomorrow I gotta obviously start with trailer repairs. So stay tuned for that video. Thanks, guys.